Hey guys, welcome back to this YouTube video. If it's your first time tuning in, my name is Salvador Brigman, and on this YouTube channel and also my blog, crowdcrux.com, and the Crowdfunding Demystified podcast, we talk about crowdfunding, we talk about how to raise money online, and specifically on this YouTube video, I'm covering the topic of real estate crowdfunding. I've actually written an Amazon ebook on this topic called Real Estate Crowdfunding Explained, which you can check out in Amazon. I'll be sure to link it up in the show notes for this YouTube video and also in the actual YouTube video. So you can check it out. It's been getting some good reviews. I think that this was probably the best work where I've just broken down exactly what real estate crowdfunding is, the major platforms out there, tips for investors and sponsors, as well as interviewing some of the experts in this field. So I really would recommend checking that out if you've never heard of real estate crowdfunding. Because in this video specifically, I want to highlight one of the major platforms out there. And this platform has been seeing a lot of growth in the last few years. So I do want to highlight them and put a bit of a spotlight on them as a platform to check out. And this is RealtyShares. So RealtyShares has done over $100 million worth of financing across thousands of investments on their platform. That's a staggering sum. They've really helped with allocating capital from sponsors or people with real estate opportunities to the investors. Very cool, and also obviously from the investors to the sponsors. But they've done this in such a way that I find to be very admirable. You know, a lot of the platforms out there get solicited by many opportunities. They could potentially just like open the floodgates and like allow all of these real estate properties, real estate managers to list opportunities on their platform, but they don't do that. RealtyShares has historically a 5% acceptance rate, meaning that when you go on their web platform, when you're looking through all of these different opportunities, when you're browsing different geographic regions, you're actually getting the cream of the crop. Like you're getting the best deals possible. And that says a lot. They have a very big focus on curation. The other thing I like is that they have a very low barrier to entry. They have investment minimums as low as $5,000, and if anyone out there has done real estate investing, you know it's going to be a lot more than that if you're trying to finance a property. But being able to just invest $5,000, you're really limiting your risk. So as you're sort of getting to know this whole online real estate investing business, you're just sort of playing around with your money, etc. You don't have to invest like a terrible sum in order to go through that learning process. So that's also something that I like. But the other thing is they really have a wide breadth of opportunities available. They allow equity opportunities, debt opportunities. They really have the ability to show you just like all of these different investments around various geographic areas. And again, this is commercial and residential real estate. It's not limited. And that's why I like them, because they're very flexible in that regard. You know, if you're thinking of investing in something, you want the maximum possible diversification. And you also want to make sure that if these are passive investments, you're getting the cash flow allocations on a regular basis. So like with their equity opportunities, they're getting quarterly payouts. With their debt opportunities, these are monthly distributions, and also for preferred equity directly to your bank account. Like you're literally just getting cold hard cash into your bank account in the form of passive income. That's really cool. That's very cool to me. And just like the way that real estate crowdfunding is changing the marketplace, making these paradigm shifts happen, it's very cool. It's a very historic time in my opinion. We're witnessing the transformation of a historically very archaic industry. And it's cool how that's happening. We're witnessing it. And if you get in on the early ground floor of that, I think that you're going to have very large knowledge improvements before anyone else. Meaning that, like, if you learn how all this works ahead of time, like in the next 2 years, you can take advantage of that. And all these other people are still learning how real estate crowdfunding works. You're there already knowing it. Like, it's a very, very big advantage in my opinion. The last thing that I'll say about RealtyShares is that unfortunately it still only is open to accredited investors, meaning that if you are a non-accredited investor, unfortunately, I'm sorry, you can't take advantage of these opportunities. But if you are an accredited investor, you can go and check them out. I'll link it up in the YouTube video, and I'll also say that I am one of their affiliates among many. So I do have to mention that, but regardless, I would be making a video about them. You know, I've written about them a lot in the past, and they are definitely growing as one of the leaders in this space. So I highly, really recommend going and checking them out, and also learning a bit more about real estate crowdfunding if you are new to it. Again, my name is Salvador Brigman. This is the Crowdfunding Demystified YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.